Type. In the previous lesson, we talked about how to graph linear function using the tables, right? And we did example 1, example 2, and the check. مظبوط? Type. Now, you have homework in the test practice. Okay, let me check for you the homework. Which page? 204. Omar, which questions? Wait. Question 3. Check your answers, guys. We are on page 204. Question 3. It is C. 26. Right? Omar. Question 4. It is also C. F of x equal 3x minus 8. Omar. Question 6. Question 6. You have table, right? A. Let me make it as سريع. What's this? Okay. Wait. Let me make the A, B, C, and D, right? Here. Correct. 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 صح؟ يعني الأول اثنين function و C, D are not functions. Then يا عمر 9. They want the intercepts -1 and 0. 0 and -1. Omar. $11. The graph is symmetric in the line x equal 40. مظبوط. This is part A. Part C, the revenue gained when a shovel is sold for 20 is $60. Right? هذا part A. Part B, $60. Okay, only, right? But now let's go to 210. Yes. F of x is 3x minus 8. ماله؟ اهدى شوي. وين question for which page؟ طيب. Which function includes the data set below? You need to put 2 in the function. The answer should be -2. And you need to put 6 in the function. The answer should be 10. The function which the 3 points are valid in this function is C. Got it? And you need to try the points in the functions until one function satisfies the 3 points together. Done? Done. Now let's go to our lesson. We did by tables. What? Question 11. طلع البورد. This is the graph, right? صح? Now the question, if you read it, they said, this is the 20. Something here, right? The question said, if you solve a 20, what's the same value if you solve which another value? Look here. If you have 60 and you go up, you will have the same amount of what? the 20. يعني use it in your book. It will be more accurate. Go to the 20 and go to the 60. They will have the same y value. فهمت؟ فهمت؟ Good. Sorry. خلصنا؟ خلصنا. Now let's go to our lesson and try to finish it today. We are on page what again? Yeah. We did example 1, example 2, and the check of them, right? Let's go to example 3. Example 3. طلع البورد حنشتغل example 3 على السريع. We are on page 211. Graph linear functions. Okay. It is module 4, lesson 1. Okay, guys. Now the function said graph. طلع البورد عشان تفهم على السريع. Y equal 5. Okay. Y equal 5. I will use a table in example 3. Let's use a table. نحط x ونطلع مين؟ Yesterday we said we choose x, right? Choose x. -5, -2, 0, 1, 2. Okay? عادي احنا قلنا choose, right? طيب. Put x in the function. Where is the function? This is the function. Yesterday we replaced x by the number and find the value. Check. But do we have x to replace? No. So what's the value of the function at x equal -5? 5. في غيرها؟ لا هاي 5. So what's the value of the function at x equal -2? برضه 5. 0, 5, 5, 5, right? That's why what we call this function, yesterday we said it can be called linear, but that's why the famous name for it is what? Constant. Constant because the value of it is constant whatever exchange, right? But how we graph it? To graph it, go to your coordinate plane, right? This is the 5, check. These points, yesterday we made order pairs before, صح? These points will be on the same of the 5 points. So if you make a line intersected by what? By the 5. Got it? فهمنا how we graph it? طيب. If you want to graph y equal -2, you will go to your coordinate plane at -2 and make your line passing it through -2 only. No need to make what? This table. فهمنا؟ فهمنا؟ Just intersect with y, your line only. Done? هاي example 4. هلا خلك من الاكس. example 3 فهمنا؟ فهمنا. طب روح على example 4. graph x equal -2. example 4. قبل شوية عملنا graph y equal a number. We said you will go to the y axis and make your line at that number, right? طب now we'll do for x. graph x equal what? -2. You will go to the coordinate plane at x equal what? -2 and make your line. Exactly. Done. Fahmna how we graph x equal y equal a numbers. But yesterday, functions. You have x in the function, you need to make a table, substitute, find your values, then graph. What's this? Done? فهمنا؟ فهم. طيب. See the check. Graph x equal 6. Do the check with me. Check after example 4. Graph x equal what? 6. You will go to your coordinate plane at x equal what? And make your line. Don't forget your arrows. Passing it through the point 6. شو اللي إلي 10 دقائق بحكي يعني. done done. طيب ها على الاكس بنحط اللاين، الواي بنروح على الواي وبنحط اللاين بس. طب لو كان فانكشن زي امس لا نعمل تيبل. We said we have more than one way. Yesterday we took the way to make a table, right? Today we won't make a table. We will graph using what? Intercepts. Now focus with me at the board. Focus please. Graphing the linear function using something we call it intercepts. If you remember, we took intercepts before from the graph, right? We said x-intercept is the intersection between the graph and the x-axis, right? Y-intercept, it's the intersection between the graph and the y-axis. So if you have a graph like this one, this point and this point, we call them x-intercepts. This point, we call them y-intercepts. In this lesson, we just found the intercepts from the graph only, صح? But today we will find the intercepts from the function, not the graph. Okay? طب now اطلع لي على البورد هون. At x intercept ركز معي كويس عشان تفهم شو حنعمل. At x intercept this one and this one, how much is y equal? At this point here and this y is 0. طب at y intercept, how much is x equal? 0. Means at x intercept y equal what? At y intercept x equal what? فهمنا؟ نكتبها ونحفظها هذه. At x intercept y equal what always? صح؟ At y intercept x equal what دائما؟ فهمنا؟ طيب خليها ببالك هذه. Let's take example 5. وركز معي شوي. ركز. By the way, in the previous lesson, we took how to graph by tables, right? In this lesson, we will take how to graph by intercepts. For me, I never make a table to graph. I always use this way. It's better than intercepts. Now, the graph, احنا نعمل graph لمين؟ للlinear function means it's a line, either increasing or horizontal, right? Right. A line, any line, to graph a line, you need at least how many points? 2 points. يعني انت عشان تعمل line بيلزمك كم point؟ 2 points عشان توصل بينهم تصير line، صح؟ So here we need to find the 2 points. The 2 points which we need is the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Now how we find it? To find x-intercept, put y equals 0 and find x. To find y-intercept, put x equals 0 and find y. Done? Let's take example to understand it more. Example 5. Graph a graph minus x plus 2y equals 8 minus x plus 2y equals what? 8. I will use mean the intercepts حكينا صح؟ So I will find first x intercept, then I will find y intercept. اتفقنا؟ انتبه على البورد لا تكتب، انتبه على البورد وافهم. يلا let's find أول شيء مين؟ الاكس intercept. ها طلع كيف بكتب عشان تكتب زيي. To find mean x intercept we put y equals هاي y equal what؟ بتروح وين؟ على الفانكشن او على الايكويجن او على الريليشن اللي معاك او الفورمولا. replace y by what؟ يلا negative x plus 2 multiply 0 equal what? Find x now. 2 multiply 0 0 صارت negative x equal what? I want x. Here negative 1 right? Divide by negative 1 divide by negative 1 x equal negative. This is the x intercept. Done. Now I need to find مين هلا؟ ال y intercept. ها y int. int means to find y intercept put x equal 0. حط بدل x 0. تحط x equal what? 0. Go to the function replace x by what? يلا negative 0 صح؟ plus 2y equal what? 8. هذه 0. 2y equal 8. Divide in 2, divide in 2, y will be what? This is what we found here is the y. If you have the x-intercept and the y-intercept, you are ready to graph. You are ready to graph. Let's graph. طلع كيف عمل جراف هون صغير هيك حلوة. اسكت. أول شيء بنحط الاكس انترسبت. كم الاكس انترسبت؟ بتروح بتدور على النيجاتيف 8 بالاكس بتلاقيها هون وبتحطها. اوكي؟ على الاكس. الواي انترسبت بتروح على الواي بتدور على الواي انترسبت اللي هو ايش؟ We have 2 points. We have 2 points like your line. طبعا the point بس الكاليبريشن مش تعبان. So I will assume that negative 8 is here. What? ركز معي. كيف line ونوت straight؟ كيف حيكون line وبنفس الوقت not straight؟ ما هو إذا not straight بصير كير مش line. فهمت؟ Goodbye. Let's take the check. Check after example 5, page 213. Focus with me. But I want to make calibration, معلش. I'll stop the recording. Just give me a second. Yeah, we are on the check. After example 5, low page 213, صح؟ Graph 4y equal negative 12x plus 36 by using the x and y intercepts, right? By using intercepts. Okay? Okay? Now, to use the intercepts, we need to find them. How we find x-intercept? We put y equal. How we find y-intercept? Good. Yeah, let's find x-intercept first. To find x-intercept, put y equal what? Where in this equation. Put y equals 0, right? يلا 4 multiply 0 equal negative 12x plus 36, right? 4 by 0, 0 equal negative 12x plus 36. Shift the 36, صح? Two-step equation. Negative 36 equal negative 12x. Divide the negative 12 both sides. So x equal what? 3. So the x-intercept is how much? 3, صح؟ طلعنا ال x-intercept. Now I need to find mean ال y-intercept. To find y-intercept, put x equal 0. When? بالايكويشن. Replace x by what? يلا 4y equal negative 12 multiply 0 plus هذا ايش بيروح؟ negative 12 times 0 0, right? So بيضل 4y equal what? 36 dividing 4 y is, now I have x-intercept and I have y. هلا in your book they wrote for you x-intercept space put 3, y-intercept space put what? 9. We are ready to graph. Beside it you have the coordinate plane in front of you. Graph with me. Make it. Make it. بزبطش تعمل الcut here in any point except مين؟ ما ينفعش. فهمنا؟ So x equal 3 هاي ال 3 صح؟ هاي البوينت the x intercept. Y equal 9, I will go here up and I will make my 9. Okay? Now your line is the blue one here. The graph. طبعا لازم امر من مين؟ بس لانه انا تيتشر بعمل اللي بدي اياه، عرفت؟ فبروح بعمل بلاك وبخلي الناين لتحت شوي وبقول هاي الناين بطلت فوق نزلت. اوكي؟ ما بعرفش شو عملت انا. Can I erase this line only and this point only? Yes. Done? Okay, example 6. Done the check, guys. Now you know how we find the intercepts. Not only for the linear, for any function. If you want x-intercept, put y equals 0 and find x. If you want y-intercept, put x equals 0 and find y. Okay? Now, in our next exam, I will bring for you a question. Graph the following linear function واسكت. You will choose your way. You can use the table and you can use the intercepts. But for me, I always use what? Unless I tell you in the question, ركز. أقول لك والله graph the following linear function using the table. فبتروح تعمل table زي أمس. حكيت لك graph the following function using the intercepts. يعني إذا حكيت لك intercepts روح تعمل التابل حزعل. ما تحبونيش أزعل صح؟ ممتازين. طيب example 6. هاي شو هذا؟ ولا شو حتعمل لاعب؟ وليش احنا بنطلع الانترسبت في التابل؟ عشان نتصور جنبهم ولا عشان نعمل جراف؟ طب كيف بدك تعمل جراف؟ ممكن احكي لك find the intercepts واسكت وطلع الانترسبت. ممكن احكي لك جراف using the intercepts. جراف ركز. ها. You will see later on. Example 6. ها. Example 6. No. انت اعمل، هاي بعمل قدامك. Yeah, draw. What? لا دبر حالك، جيب رولر، دبر امورك. لا انا بس بجيب لك زي هيك question زي هذا graph by using كذا، وهذا فاضي بتعبيه انت. تعمل intercepts، تعمل كذا، وبتعمل الكوردينيت بلين، بتحط النمبرز وبترسم وبتجيب، تسوي اللي بدك اياه. ما انا حكيت لا. زي شوف ما احلاني انا، ها شوف كيف ما احلاني. اه ها I give you time. يعني مش هعطيك سؤال واقول لك يلا خذ حل خلص هات. يعني اكيد حاعطيك وقت يعني. الاكزام بيعطوك الورقه وبعطوك وقت ولا كيف؟ ها؟ إيه؟ شوف المشكله في مايك، دقيقه شوي عشان اخذ راحتي بس. 6. Read يا خالد.
The bag contains about 6 cups of food, and she needs her dog, her dog, 2.5 or 5 over 3 cups of food per dog.
بس كمل يا حسان. مظبوط. Good. Do على part A. Find what? Find X and Y intercepts and interpret their meaning in the context of the situation, right? X represent what? Yeah, X represent the days. Y represent the amount, the cups of the food in the bag, right? صح? So let's find X intercept and Y intercept at this equation. Y equal 5 over 2X equals 60. So I'm in example 6. Y احكي ايش الفانكشن؟ عمر احكي 5 over 2x equal 6. Now in part A, they want us to find the x-intercept and the y-intercept and to know their meaning, right? ايش x-intercept in this question? Now let's find x-intercept. We put y equal what? Put y 0 plus 5 over 2 x equal, so 5 over 2 x equal, so I will divide both sides by 5 over what? 2. 120 divided by 5, 24, right? So x is 24. So what's the x-intercept as a point? As a point, as ordered pair, 24 and 0. So the x-intercept هو 24 وايش؟ مش ال y 0. The y is 0, right? So here, what's this mean? What's this mean? ما اختلفناش. عرفنا. Now, what's this mean in the question? مش حكينا الاكس اللي هو number of days والy number of food, cups of the food, right? Means after 24 days it will be no food. صح؟ بس. So after 24 days it will be no what? Cups of food left in the bag, right? مظبوط? Because x is the number of the days, y the number of the food cups, okay? This is x-intercept. How about y-intercept? To find y-intercept, what x equals 0 in the function. If x 0, then y equal what? 60, right? So y will be what? 60. What's the point? 0 and means لا. Amount of food is 60 يعني before any days, day 0 يعني لسه ما بلش ياكل منه اصلا. كم عندنا cups? 60 cups, okay? After 0 days, what? عبد يجرى. هينا شو قاعد بعمل لك انا؟ After 0 days, there is 60 cups of what? Food. صح؟ مظبوط. Now the first spaces they are finding x intercept يعني they wrote these هذول شايفهم هم بالسبيس. يلا we will make the second one put y equals 60 وحط الستبس يعني how we get 60 صح؟ طيب خلينا بس في عندنا paragraph after the first part. See the x-intercept is 24 right. كمل معاي واكتب معاي. The x-intercept is 24. This means that the graph intersects the x-axis at 24 and 0. Write it as ordered pair. Hey. Okay. What's this mean? So after 24 days, there is no dog food left in the bag. مظبوط؟ صح؟ تحتيها كاتب لك to find the y-intercept, let x equals 0. Make the steps. Y-intercept will be what? Now تحت بالباراجراف the y-intercept is لا أول the y-intercept is 60. This means that the graph intersects the y-axis at this point 0 and 60. So after 0 days there are 60 cups of food in the bag. صح؟ طيب هذا part A كله. Now in part B they want us to graph because I have already the intercepts. I'm ready to graph. So in part B عامل الجراف in part B. الجراف طلع كيف عاملها زي كده. There are no negative parts, right? Why? ليه؟ Why? في negative number cups of food. يعني شو معك أكل معاي negative 2 cups of coffee. ينفعش. طب the number of days can be negative. بس ما ينفعش. So the whole graph will be in the positive, right? The x-intercept is 24. The y-intercept is 60. This is the line, and don't make it as we did always with arrows. Why? Because if you make it down, you are going to the negative, which is not make sense, right? What's this mean? This is the 0 here. What's this mean? طلع البعد عشان تفهم. At 0 days, مش x هو number of days, y number of food, cups of the food, right? At 0 days قديش معنى food؟ 60. طب at 1 day ال 60 شو حتصغر؟ ما هو اكل منه صح؟ At 2 days the amount of food will come smaller, right? Until mean day 24 it will be what? هنا check. See the check? Yeah. How many minutes we have? يلا let's do the check على السريع وهيك بنكون خلصنا المسألة. على السريع على السريع. Check after this example. What's the equation, guys? على السريع. Y negative 2 over 3x plus 4 3 6 2. خلاص? They gave you 4 graphs. They want us to know which graph represent this function. Okay. Now let's find x and y intercept. To find x intercept, let y equal 0. So 0 equal negative 2 over 3x plus 3 4 3 6 2, right? صح؟ جيب هذه هنا negative 4 3 6 2 equal negative 2 over 3x. Divide negative 2 over 3, divide negative 2 over 3. Do your calculation. X will be positive 6543. 6543. This is the value of x intercept. طب ال y intercept, to find y intercept حط ال x 0. x 0 هذا بيروح 0. y equal. Now روح على الجراف دور اول شيء fill the blanks. y intercept is اكتب x intercept is 4362 y intercept. طيب الآن which graph have these two intercepts? C. Which graph uses the x and y intercept to correctly graph the equation? It is 1C. Okay? اتفقنا؟ ليه عكسهم؟ Done? Done. That's all for today. Do your homework. All of the page, please. That's all. Thank you.